Hello, everybody. Welcome to this little mini Discover Arbonne. And I first of all want to thank you for just joining and taking a look at what this Arbonne thing is and finding out more information. Information never hurt anybody, right? And secondly, I want to just let you know that the person that invited you tonight really values your opinion and wants to just show you what this could be for you in your life, or maybe for somebody that you know. So even if it's not for you, listen for somebody that you know that could use this in their life and that could find value in it. So a little bit about myself. My name is Jenna Rolston. I'm an independent consultant and area manager with Arbonne. I am married to my husband, Brett, of 6 years, and we live in Waltheim, Saskatchewan, so that is just north of Saskatoon, and we have 4 little kids, all under the age of 4 together. So we definitely have a full life, but I love that that's what this business allows you to do. I was initially introduced to Arbonne in 2007 by my mom. She basically bought me some of the skincare stuff, but I was 17 at the time, so I didn't really care about an anti-aging skincare line, but I absolutely loved how it made my skin feel. And so I continued to use it over the years. I come from a bookkeeping background, so I owned my own bookkeeping business for about 5 years before I jumped into this. So I really love that it allows me to be a business owner and to get out and talk to people who speak English, coming from someone who's at home with my kids all the time now. So I decided to jump into this business in a time in my life when things kind of just blew up. I had my first daughter while I was still, doing my full-time bookkeeping business. I never got a mat leave. I went back to work 1 week after she was born. So it's a totally different thing than doing this business. But then I found out I was having twins, and I just could not fathom how I was going to pull that off. I didn't know. It was not in my life plan whatsoever. And I can say it's truly a moment of impact in my life where everything changed after finding out I was having twins. I actually ended up selling my business in order to take a mat leave. And it was my first mat leave because my first daughter, I didn't take one. And so when the twins came home from the hospital, my husband was then laid off. So we very fast became a family of 5 with no income. And that's when I looked at this business opportunity, because it had been introduced to me before, but I was definitely like, no, I own my own business. I know what I'm doing. Like, I definitely thought I was too good for it and thought that it wasn't something I needed in my life. However, it always kind of bothered me, the type of income that you could make in this business, because I worked my butt off to get my business, my bookkeeping business, to be where I wanted it to be. I had to work a lot of hours, and there was never a time when I didn't have to work. I was in the hospital and just had my first daughter, and they took her to the NICU, and I got a phone call and had to do somebody's payroll. My husband had to go get my laptop from home, and I had to do payroll while I was in a hospital bed, literally just after giving birth, because that's what a traditional business looks like. And so when I was introduced to this business, I jumped in head first, because what I saw was the opportunity to make some money right away and change our financial situation that we were in. And knowing that we get paid right away and you get paid on every single thing that you sell, I was in, and I've never really I knew that this business was the one for me, because I love the products. I've loved the products for so long that it was like pretty much a no-brainer. But until something happened in my life that absolutely changed my life, I never even considered it. And so that could be you. That could totally be you, where you haven't ever considered this as a business, but now something has changed in your life and you need the plan B. And so this could be your plan B. And for me, it was a plan B that turned into a plan A. So I jumped into this business head first. I promoted to the first level of management, called district manager, within the first 3 weeks of my business. And that was right now kind of money. That was pay for groceries, pay for gas. It was going to get us through the everyday kind of thing. And then I promoted to the second level of management called area manager in 10 months in my business. And that was actually on my twins' first birthday. And so what that did for me was it allowed me to make a decision for myself on whether or not I wanted to go back to work. I got to choose. And I feel like as a mom, when you're coming off mat leave, you don't get that choice very often, because a lot of the time you have these bills hanging over you, and you have daycare to worry about, and you have to figure out what's going to cost more. Is it going to cost more to stay home and watch the kids and not pay for daycare? Or is it going to cost more to go to work for 40 hours a week, pay for daycare, and barely make ends meet? Because either way, I saw that neither of them was what I wanted. And so I was able to completely replace my income 10 months into my business. And heck, these days people are doing a heck of a lot faster. And that was something that absolutely changed the course of my life. And now I've had a fourth baby. Definitely not planned either. But I haven't missed anything. I got to be home with all four of my children and not miss a thing for their entire lives, because I made a decision to take a look at this business, and I made a decision to just give it a go, because what if it worked? And I don't think I ever questioned if it didn't work, but I want to tell you right now, like, what if it worked for you? Because I have seen it change lives, and I can tell you from my experience, it has absolutely changed my life. It has given me the choice to be home with my kids, whether or not I wanted to be. And I was never somebody who wanted to be a stay-at-home mom, but now I got the choice to be. And I get to do Arbonne and get away from the kids when I need to. But I also get to be around them for every single moment of their lives and work this business in and around my life. And I also get to choose what I want to do with my day. I feel like that's not an option for a lot of people. How often do you get to decide, oh yeah, I'm not going to leave the house today, or put on, I'm not going to get out of my pajamas today. And it's no big deal. Like, how often do you get to choose that you're like, yeah, let's go to grandma's house, or let's pick up and go to the lake, or whatever, spend the summer at the lake, because you can work this business with a cell phone and Wi-Fi. But like, what could it mean to you? Could it mean that you could, pay for your groceries? Could it pay for your mortgage? Could you travel more? Could you quit one of your jobs because you have so many and it takes up all your time? Because that's what this business can give back to you. It can give you more time. It can give you more financial freedom. It can give you the things that you want in your life, because who doesn't want more time and money and the ability to do the things that you want to do? Because it does not have to be your passion, but it could be the vehicle that gets you where you want to go. That is your passion. And so with that, I'm going to share what this business is. And so first, to do that, I'm going to give you a little bit of background on Arbonne. If you don't know much about it, we are a botanically based wellness company. We were founded in 1980 by a man named Peter Mork, who basically wanted to bring pure, safe, and beneficial products to everyday people, which has really been our philosophy from the beginning. And I love that I can stand behind a company like that. We are built on Swiss heritage to European standards and guidelines. So the European Union has the strictest guidelines for ingredients that are allowed in products. And so to give you an idea, they have their list of items that aren't allowed in products that are harmful for you is 1,500 ingredients long. Arbonne goes above and beyond and actually has a list of 2,100 ingredients that we don't allow in products because they're harmful for us. And I love that that's our focus. We want to make sure you are actually getting the purest, safest, beneficial products that are of high standards and ingredients. And to give you an idea, in the US and Canada, that list is only 10 items long. So it kind of scares you to think what is going into the products that you're putting on your face and in your body and on your skin every single day. We combine the best of science and nature and new technology, and we source from the highest quality ingredients from around the world. We are actually in 6 countries, which include the United States, Canada, UK, Australia, Poland, and New Zealand. When we use a holistic approach to health and wellness, and the largest part of our business is actually our vegan nutrition and skincare lines. And so we also have tons of other products. We have over 400 products in our catalog, anywhere from cosmetics, spa products, essential oils, our ultrasound skincare device, but our main part is our skincare and nutrition. We are vegan certified, gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free. We have no mineral oils, formulated without synthetic dyes and chemical fragrances. We are cruelty-free and have never and will never test on animals. And that's just a few things on our list of amazing benefits. So why do people, look at Arbonne, and why do people keep coming back? Because we do have quality products, right? And there is something for everybody. From, I like to say cradle to grave, there is something for everyone. There is baby products and really safe lotions and body washes and all that for babies, and sunscreen, which is super important, to, anti-aging skincare or nutrition. And there's something for men and women of all ages. We have an amazing 45-day money-back guarantee. So really, they stand behind their products, because anything that you buy, if it's not the right flavor, you don't like how it works for you, or whatever it is, you can return it. And that's the beauty, is you basically get to try the products before fully committing to them. We have an amazing preferred client program. It's a loyalty program, and it gives you amazing benefits such as free shipping, free gifts on every qualified order, and a 20 to 40% discount for an entire year. And you also get an amazing consultant as your personal shopping assistant, and that is there to help you get the best products for the best price, and also to show you how to shop on your own, because we have an awesome Shop Arbonne app and on our website as well. So a little bit about what social marketing is. Social marketing is essentially network marketing. It is a simpler distribution system, which allows you to get products directly from where they're made to the consumer. And it's basically like skipping the middleman. So instead of paying for all of the people in each process, so the wholesaler, the warehouse, advertising, which is billions and billions of dollars, to the retailer until finally the consumer can get it, you are skipping all of those steps and going straight from where it's made. Sometimes it comes through the consultant to you, the end user. And so it's just a simpler distribution process. And in reality, yes, social media plays a huge part in this. And we do this every single day, social marketing. I go to a movie and I loved it, and I tell somebody else about it and how much I loved it. I am recommending that product, that movie, to other people. And the movie theater is definitely not giving me a paycheck for doing that. Same thing as going to a restaurant and loving the food, and you recommend it to somebody. The restaurant is not giving me kickback, whereas that's what you do with Arbonne. As a consultant, you use the products, you love them, you share them with other people, you share the business with other people, and Arbonne gives you a paycheck for doing that. So why would Arbonne be of interest to you? Arbonne is an and business, not an or business, meaning you don't quit your full-time job to do this business. You can if you want, but you fit it in and around your life. It's added into your life. And then when you get where you want to be, you can make the decision if you want it to be an and business, or if you want it to be your full-time income like me. It is meant to be worked alongside of your life and your career. It is not a 40-hour work week. I can promise you I do not work 40 hours a week to do this business, or it would not be possible, and my kids would definitely never see me, right? And honestly, I find the busier you are, the better, because you are meeting new people all the time and you're around people. So you can interact with everybody around you and just share what you love about Arbonne. And even if your financial needs are met already, let's say you're a lawyer or a doctor, and there's tons of lawyers and doctors and professionals in this business, because they're looking for more time in their life. And that's what this business offers, is both time and money. This business is a great way to leverage your time and to be compensated for the efforts that you have shown other people how to do. And that's the beauty, right? Instead of working 40 hours, you're working 10 hours, but getting paid for 40. And it's creating that extra stream of income with limitless potential on the income, right? It's a residual income, and that is really important. It is an efforts-based business, so what you put in it, you're going to get from it. And the more people you help, honestly, the more successful you become. And so that's the beauty of this business, is that the more people that you share with and the more people that you help change their lives, the more successful you are and the more successful they are. And I absolutely love that about this, because you can literally change people's lives. And I love that I get to help other people, retire comfortably. I get to help other people quit that fourth job or second job or whatever it is. I get to help other moms stay home with their kids. I get to help college students pay for their university and not have to take a part-time job while they're doing it. I get to help other people get what they want, even if that's $200 a month, or maybe that's $5,000 a month or $20,000 a month. It's absolutely possible in this business, and I love that about it. What are the common fears and hesitations? And I've honestly heard them all, that you have no time. Most people are busy. And like I said, I live a full, busy life. But we all have different types of busy. And if you're able to just add a few hours here and there throughout the week, you will get that time back that you want. And you're no longer going to be so busy that you can't do this business. It really is, what is the priority? Could you watch 2 hours less of Netflix? Probably, because that's what I had to cut out of my life. Netflix is now when I am done working my business. And I still get to watch my Netflix. So win-win, right? No money. That is the exact reason to start a business like this. This offers a solution to people in that exact situation. It was my solution. When we had no money coming in, I started this business and got paid right away. And it is a low startup cost for a multi-million-dollar business. It is only $59 to become a consultant. And I know from personal experience, owning a traditional business, I put in a lot more than $59 for what I was getting back. Don't know enough people. You really don't need to know tons and tons of people, because the people that you know now are not going to be the people that join your business most likely. In fact, majority of the people that are in my business and that are great clients are people I never knew before Arbonne. And the beauty is that if you know a couple people with skin and a gut and hair is optional, then you can do this business because you can share it with those people, because everyone, well, I hope everybody shampoos and conditions their hair. They wash their body with some type of body wash. They use deodorant and toothpaste, and women put on makeup. Most women do. Skincare. Lots of people. Everyone's drinking shakes these days. Nutrition. All of those things. Everyone's using those products, and so you just teach them how to use them through you and buy at a discount. Not a salesperson. You don't need to be. We don't want you to be. We want you to, the products to sell themselves in reality. When people try them, they fall in love with them. Your job is to simply educate people on the importance of using pure, safe, and beneficial products, and they take it or leave it. And, our job is to offer the business and the products, and they decide. But if you focus on serving and helping other people get what they want in their life, then the more successful you'll be. This one I haven't heard very often anymore, but it still does come up, that they think it's a pyramid scheme. We are a part of the Direct Selling Association, an organization that monitors ethical and legitimate businesses. Pyramid schemes are illegal. They wouldn't be around anymore. You wouldn't be able to join a pyramid scheme anymore. Every organization in the world, though, is structured like a pyramid. For instance, my bookkeeping business was structured like a pyramid. I was at the top. I had employees. I had clients. There was no way that any of them were going to get to the top and own the business unless A, I sell it to them, or they kill my husband off and marry me, or somehow it's left to them in my will. Same thing with the hospital system. Same thing with a school. All of them are built like a pyramid, and you're just never going to get to the top. The beauty of Arbonne is that you want everybody on your team and everybody to get to the top, because we all start at the bottom and we all work our way, and it does not matter how fast or how slow you do it, that you can all reach the top based on your efforts. And another one is the market is saturated. Actually, in Canada, we have less than 3% brand awareness. I have actually met people, many people, who do not know what Arbonne is or have ever heard of it. If you just stayed talking to your immediate friends and family, then no, like you would not be successful in business, because nobody wants to bug their friends and family all the time. But it is a global online business. You can grow this business in any single one of the countries that Arbonne is in and have team members or clients in any of those countries. So you literally can do this business online and grow your business online to an extent where you're meeting people through Instagram, right? Or through Facebook, because that's what this world is coming to now. Everything is digital, right? So how do you do Arbonne? You simply share the Arbonne story. You stop using products from, like the bigger stores like Shoppers Drug Mart and all of that, and you start buying from your own store from a discount, and then share that with others and show them how to do the same thing. We teach you to do this through a combination of group events and one-on-ones and online presentations and stuff like this. And honestly, building relationships with people is a huge part of this business, because the more you get to know people, the more that they get to see who you are and what your passion is. And people who, you fall in love with people and you want to follow them. And you just follow the system. Follow our system for success. Stay connected to your upline and sponsor, and they will help guide you through this business. Now, the good part, how do you get paid? So it's a very lucrative compensation plan, one of the best I have ever seen. We are paid on products sold and not number of people recruited. So you can build your business anywhere, and you do not need to have a certain amount of people under you in order to promote through this business or to make money. So that's a very important thing to know, because there are a lot of other compensation plans where you do need to have team members in order to make money. That's not the case here. If I sold a lipstick tomorrow, I would get the commissions back on that next week. So we are paid in 4 different ways. So we're paid by our 35% retail commission or 15% preferred client commission. We get paid monthly cash bonuses, which is really awesome. You basically get a cash bonus for doing your job, doing your business, and working your business and growing. We get override commissions. And so this is the percentage you get back from Arbonne for helping your team grow and teaching them how to do Arbonne as well. And you also can earn a Mercedes-Benz cash bonus at the top 2 levels of the business. And so that's a pretty sweet bonus, and you get to drive a white Mercedes. So to break it down, the first level of income is called district manager. Average income here in Canada is anywhere from $250 to about $1,500 a month. And the average time to get there is 1 to 3 months. And like I said, I did it in 3 weeks. So it's absolutely possible to get to that level really fast and to be making a really great side income. The next level is called area manager. So this is where I'm at right now. And the average income at this level is anywhere from $1,500 to about $5,000 a month. And I feel like this is really like a sweet spot where people can make that decision that, this could become a full-time thing for them, or it could just be a really great side income. If you make more than that, then awesome. But this could be something that could then make a big difference in your life. The average time to get there is anywhere from 6 to 12 months. I did it in 10 months, so it's absolutely possible. And also what's really cool is you have a willable business at this level, meaning that if something were to happen to you, heaven forbid, that your business, your paycheck would continue on to your family, and your family could continue your business on for you. And I don't think that I've ever been offered that anywhere else. Like if I died tomorrow and I worked at the bookkeeping, like I owned my bookkeeping business, my family wasn't going to keep getting paid unless someone took it over and started working, right? Same thing with any other job. I don't think they're going to continue to give you paychecks if you're not there every day. So the next level of income is called regional vice president. And so the average income at this level is anywhere from $5,000 to about $15,000 a month. And it takes an average of 1 to 3 years to get there. I would say I'm right on par because we are working our way into this promotion right now. And I will be in the business for just about 3 years. And so what's really cool at this level, not just the life-changing money, because that really is a life-changing income, but you get this sweet Mercedes-Benz to drive around, and it really truly is the vehicle to help you change your life. Arbonne gives you $1,000 a month at that level to drive a white Mercedes, new, used, leased, owned, however you want, as long as it's white and it's a Mercedes, they will pay you. And then at the top level of the company is called National Vice President, and the average income in Canada here is $23,000 a month, and there is no cap on this, so you can literally be making as much as you want. And I know that sounds a little hard to imagine, but can you imagine $23,000 just gets deposited into your bank account every month? Like, what could you do with that? Whose lives could you change? Like, could you pay off all your debt? Could you go on vacations all the time? Could you retire your husband or wife? Could you decide to stay home and you know, like really build the life of your dreams? Could you get the cabin at the lake? What could you do with that? Because you could do a heck of a lot, right? You build homes in Haiti, and the options are limitless. The average time to get to this level is anywhere from 3 to 5 years. We've seen people do it a heck of a lot faster too in all of these levels. And also you get a free trip to Maui every single year at that level. And then you have incentive trips that you can earn at any single level that you're at in Arbonne. Every year they put out a new trip for you to earn, which is really cool. So to start this business, if you are interested in it, it's, like I said, $59 sign-up fee, and then we encourage you to grab a few products to be able to show other people and to experience them yourself. And you just start. Your upline and your sponsor would help you do this. And honestly, what if it worked? Because if you continue to do what you're currently doing, where would you be in 5 years? But most importantly, would you be happy? Because I know that 5 years ago, my life looked a whole lot different. Imagine 5 years ago, I had no kids. A lot can change in 5 years. I was newly married and just built our first house, and we were nowhere in the realm of 5 kids, running an Arbonne business from home, my husband working away from home all the time, because at the time he was not. He was home all the time. Life changes really fast. And so are you going to be happy on the path you're on? Right? And something I really want you to think about as well is, if something were to happen to the main source of income in your family tomorrow, how long could you survive on what's in your savings account? Because for us, that answer was not very long before Arbonne. Because now I know I'm going to have a paycheck every single week. But before Arbonne, we had no plan B. If my husband and I, either of us, were laid off, I have no idea how we would have paid bills. And that's what it came to. EI is not a financial plan. And neither is your husband. Because I know that I can survive on what I have, no matter what goes on in my life, because I have this business. I have purpose, and I get to help people change their lives. How cool is that to say that I can help people change their life by taking a look at a business like this and just saying, what if it worked? What if I jumped in? What if I gave it a shot? You have absolutely nothing to lose and so much to gain. So thank you so much for taking a look at this. And I hope that you got some value out of this. Have an awesome rest of your day.